Yo, what's up guys? It's King Sean here, back with another video, and in today's video, I'll be bringing you guys my Week 2 preview video for the Washington Commanders as they will be playing the Denver Broncos on Sunday. Like always, I'll give you guys my keys to victory and score prediction at the end, and I'll also give you guys an injury report, the final injury report for this week, who's in, who's out. Who's in includes Chase Young, who will be active for Week 2. I'm excited to see him play, but I will talk about that in just a moment. So if you guys are new to my channel, leave a like down below, subscribe, turn on notifications, on the road to 3K subs. So if you could, hit that sub button, I'd really appreciate it. And with that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so starting with the injury report. First things first, Chase Young, he will be active on Sunday. Ron Rivera said it himself. I'll read Adam Schefter's tweet here. Washington head coach Ron Rivera said Chase Young had a very good week and he will make his season debut Sunday at Denver. Young will be on a pitch count, but he will be out there. So that is very good. Obviously, a lot of Washington fans have given up on Chase Young. The whole situation. I mean, he had a stinger. He suffered a stinger against the Browns, and I guess it depends on how long his stinger lasts and stuff. I mean, I've never had a stinger before. I don't know anyone who has had a stinger before. So, yeah, that's the Chase Young situation. It's been going on for weeks now, and you just hasn't. It's a weird situation. It's a very weird situation, and a lot of fans, including me, are just over it. I mean, I'm over it. I'm not giving up on Chase Young, but the situation just makes me want to like. It's just bad. Like the situation, man. I mean, I've always rooted for Chase Young, and I feel like a lot of fans, all fans, all Commanders fans, have always rooted for Chase Young. But the situation like this, I mean, it's very confusing, and it's very frustrating because Young hasn't played a full season since 2020, his rookie season. Obviously tore his ACL 2021, didn't play at all really, besides the last 3 games in 2022, and he missed week 1 against the Cardinals. So it's like, and he suffered a stinger. So very frustrating, but I am happy he is playing. We will be seeing this defensive line fully healthy for the first time since early 2021 and 2020. So that is amazing. And then as for the rest of the injury report, they haven't posted official out yet, but I'm pretty sure Terry McLaurin is playing. He's a full go. Sam Cosmi is a full go. Curtis Samuel, he was limited all week, but he will be playing. Quan Martin, he's still in concussion protocol. And that is the injury report for us. As for the Broncos, everybody listed on their injury report will be playing. Jerry Jeudy will be active. The only 2 guys on their injury report that won't be playing is Greg Dulcich. He was placed on IR. And then Frank Clark, he will be out against us. So maybe that'll help out offensive line a little bit, but I'll get to that in a bit. So that is the injury report. Didn't want to spend too much time on it, but that's that. And on to my keys to victory. Okay, so key to victory number 1, and I have the box score from last week's game, week 1's game against the Cardinals for a reason. My key to victory, my first key to victory for this week is this offense needs to start faster. We need to play better overall. I mean, last week, there were some flashes, but overall, it was very disappointing. We should have beaten the Cardinals by way more. It did look like they were trying. I'm not going to lie. Their defense, they were headhunting, which made me very mad. I mean, they were headhunting. They had maybe 2 to 3 really bad hits on, Sam Howell, to the head. I mean, it was bad in Jahan Dotson as well as in Terry McLaurin too. So they were headhunting last week, but their defense, hey, they did show some grit to them. It did look like they were trying. So that's that. But this offense, we need to see better from this offense. Sam Howell, he didn't have a bad week. I don't think he was bad last week. He certainly had some bad moments, bad plays, but he had some really, really good moments, like that touchdown pass and that touchdown run. So Sam Howell, he had some ups and downs last week, but we do need better from him, and I think he will be playing better this week against the Browns. O line, we need better from the O line. Gave up 6 sacks last week, and if you do watch the film, they only really gave up like 2 or 3. Some of them were on Howell, and then some of them were on one of them were on Logan Thomas because he just got beat in pass protection on one play, so it was pretty bad. But we just need better. We need better play from this O line. I mean, Wiley, man, that spin move on him by one of the Cardinals defenders was bad. We need better play from him, better play from Sadiq Charles, Nick Gates. Cosme and Leno, they were pretty solid last week, so props to them. But we do especially need better play from Wiley and Sadiq Charles there. And then Eric Bieniemy, he had some questionable plays calls last week. The 3 runs in a row. I know we were up and it was late fourth quarter, but still be aggressive somewhat. I mean, I know it's the Cardinals, but be aggressive kind of. I mean, we could still get a touchdown here. We could still do something, run out that clock. So I didn't like the 3 runs in a row. We should have passed the ball at least one time. And then there was other questionable calls. So hopefully EB could have a better week. Obviously, get our weapons, utilize more, need to target Terry McLaurin more, Jahan Dotson, Curtis Samuel. We targeted Logan Thomas 8 times. That's way too many times. I want to see Cole Turner start at this point. I mean, Logan Thomas, 3 drops, bad. Can't have that happen again. So for me, I want to see Cole Turner because what he showed, he had a catch for 17 yards last week, but that catch was a very impressive catch, and he's been showing out. He showed out all training camp and preseason. So I want to see Cole Turner get more reps this week. And yeah, that's about it for my first key to victory, and on to the next. All right, so my next key to victory, this is kind of a smaller key to victory, but I'm still going to include it. Stop the run game. Last week against the Cardinals, we did a solid job. I mean, they had 25 carries, 96 yards. But James Conner, he had 14 carries for 62 yards, 4.4 average per carry, and his longest run was 12 yards. It was looking like at some plays actually. I mean, Conner was kind of getting a decent amount of gainage. I mean, a good gainage, a big gainage, really like 10, 12 yards, 9, 12 yards. We just can't allow that, and a lot of that is I feel like on Cody Barton, our linebackers in general. I think Jamin Davis played really well last week. He played fantastic actually. But as for Cody Barton, I mean, he had I want to say 39.9 PFF grade. And if you just look at the film, I mean, he was getting blocked 5 yards downfield. That's not good. That really isn't. Cody Barton, he needs to play way, way better because James Conner is a really solid back, but we're going up against now the Broncos, Samaje Perine and Javonte Williams, both very solid backs. I don't think they did much last week against the Raiders, but nonetheless, we got to do better at stopping the run. I feel like we're a better team at stopping the pass and stopping the run. Now, we did do better in the second half, like like late third quarter and the entire fourth quarter at stopping the run against the Cardinals. Basically, the whole entire second half, we did a better job at stopping the Cardinals on the ground. So we'll give props to our defense there. But overall, we do need to have better run defense, in my opinion. But this is just a small key to victory. I feel like they will improve in run D. Our defense was overall spectacular last week. Nothing to complain about, really. But yeah, this is just one small key to victory that they need to achieve, stopping the run. All right, and for my last key to victory, stop Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson isn't the same Russell Wilson as he was with the Seahawks 2-3 years ago. He isn't the same. I mean, last year, you guys know what happened. I know Nathaniel Hackett, their head coach, he was very bad, really, really bad. But Russell Wilson just did not look the same. I mean, I don't even know what his stats were last year, but I already know they were bad. His stats last week against the Raiders, he was 27 for 34, 177 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. That's not bad, but the thing is, his weapons last week were pretty bad. I mean, he threw to, I'm going to guess like a dozen different receivers, which is a lot. He doesn't have a clear-cut number one target. I guess that is Jerry Jeudy, and he is coming back, so it was tougher to get something going on offense for the Broncos. But if we can just get pressure on Russell Wilson, and that's another thing. The Broncos, I'm reading off a separate device, by the way. The Broncos offensive line allowed 2 sacks, and they allowed a ton of pressures, quarterback hits. So if our D-line can most definitely get pressure on that Broncos O-line. We did against the Cardinals O-line. I know the Broncos O-line is better than the Cardinals offensive line, but I do still feel like, and we're getting Chase Young back, so we're gonna have full healthy D-line, full healthy front 7. So I feel like we should, in fact, get enough pressure on Russell Wilson. Obviously, he does have legs. But I mean, I'm not too worried about that because last week Josh Dobbs. I mean, it's Josh Dobbs. He's not very good. I mean, he's not good. He's a backup quarterback. He's not a starter in this league. But he didn't run the ball at us. I mean, on us at all, really. So if we can just contain Russell Wilson in the pocket, get pressure on him, I think we should be good. And I'm not worried about our secondary at all. I think they'll strap up. Defoe, um, uh, Kendall Fuller, Benjamin St. Juice, Emmanuel Forbes, Cam Curl. I think they'll all do their job. Percy Butler, I really liked what I saw from him last week. Obviously, we have to have better linebacker play from Cody Barton, specifically Jamie Davis balled out last week. I'm excited to see more out of him. Obviously, Denver is a very, very hard place to play, so I'm not underestimating the Broncos, but we will see how the game goes. Uh, my score prediction is up next, so I'll get to that in a minute. But just wrapping things up here, I do expect the defense to take care of business, but I feel like it is just all on the offense. If the offense performs well, I think we can beat them by a bit. If they don't, if they perform underwhelmingly like last week, this is going to be a very defensive game. It's going to be a close game, especially in Denver as well. So that is it for my third key to victory. Now on to my score prediction. And for my final score prediction, I have us beating the Broncos. I think it'll be a pretty close game, 24-20. I have us winning by 4 points, like we did last week. We beat the Cardinals 2016. Have us beating the Broncos by 24-20. I feel very, very, very confident about this game. Yes, it's in Mile High, but I feel like we will do solid against the Broncos. I feel like defense, they're going to do their thing. I feel like the defense will do their thing. D-line is going to dominate. Secondary will be pretty solid as well. It's just all up to the offense. And I feel like they might get out to a slow start again. I'm not going to lie. They might. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm wrong. But I feel like they might get off to a slow start again. And the slow start might get the defense gassed because if you know, I mean, the defense out there for so long and the offense is out there for a short amount of time. Defense got to go back in. They're going to be gassed. They're going to be tired. And the Broncos are going to have the advantage there, the offense. So they're going to score points, obviously. But I feel like we will pull away like last week. I feel like we will. And win this game, we're fully healthy D-line with Chase Young coming back. One more thing, we do need to win the turnover battle. 3 turnovers cannot happen again. That cannot happen again. Especially in the first half, all 3 of our turnovers last week were in the first half, which is really bad. We need to win the turnover battle. I should have included that in one of my keys to victory. Well, I am now, I guess. So we have to win the turnover battle. We have to in order to win. When we do win the turnover battle, I'm pretty sure we're like 7 or 6, 1-1 or something like that. So we do need to win the turnover battle this week. And yeah, this is my score prediction. I have us beating the Broncos 24-20. Have starting off 2-0. Man, 2-0 start would be amazing. The last time we started out 2-0 was 2011, which is crazy. Sam Howell is actually turning 23 tomorrow. Terry McLaurin turned 28 today. So let's get some birthday dubs for them. That would be amazing on Sunday. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like down below, subscribe, turn on notifications, comment your score prediction down below for this game. And other than that, it's been King Sean, and I'm out. Peace.